Daniel, chapter 8. In the 3rd year of the reign of Belshazzar the king, a vision has appeared to me, I, Daniel, after that which had appeared to me at the beginning. And I see in a vision, and it comes to pass in my seeing, and I am in Shushan the palace, that is in Elam the province. And I see in a vision, and have been by the stream Ulai. And I lift up my eyes, and look, and behold, a certain ram is standing before the stream, and it has 2 horns, and the 2 horns are high, and one is higher than the other, and the high one is coming up last. I have seen the ram pushing westward and northward and southward, and no living creature stand before it, and there is none delivering out of its hand, and it has done according to its pleasure, and has exerted itself. And I have been considering, and behold, a young male goat has come from the west, over the face of the whole earth, whom none is touching in the earth. As for the young male goat, a conspicuous horn is between its eyes. And it comes to the ram possessing the 2 horns that I had seen standing before the stream, and it runs to it in the fury of its power. And I have seen it coming near the ram, and it becomes embittered at it, and strikes at the ram, and breaks its 2 horns. And there has been no power in the ram to stand before it, and it casts it to the earth, and tramples it down, and there has been no deliverer to the ram out of its power. And the young male goat has exerted itself very much, and when it is strong, the great horn has been broken, and a vision of 4 comes up in its place, at the 4 winds of the heavens. And from one of them has come forth a little horn, and it exerts itself greatly toward the south and toward the east, and toward the beautiful land. Indeed, it exerts to the host of the heavens, and causes to fall to the earth of the host, and of the host of the stars, and tramples them down. And to the prince of the host it exerts itself, and the continual sacrifice has been taken away by it, and throw down the base of his sanctuary. And the host is given up with continual sacrifice through transgression, and it throws down truth to the earth, and it has worked and prospered. And I hear a certain Holy One speaking, and a certain Holy One says to the wonderful Numberer who is speaking, Until when is the vision of the continual sacrifice and of the transgression and astonishment, to make a treading down of both sanctuary and host? And he says to me, Until evening, morning, 2,300, then is the holy place declared right. And it comes to pass in my seeing, I, Daniel, the vision, that I require understanding, and behold, standing before me is as the appearance of a mighty one. And I hear a voice of a man between the banks of Ulai, and he calls and says, Gabriel, cause this one to understand the appearance. And he comes in near my station, and at his coming in I have been afraid, and I fall on my face, and he says to me, Understand, Son of man, for at the time of the end is the vision. And in his speaking with me, I have been in a trance on my face on the earth. And he comes against me, and causes me to stand on my station, and says, Behold, I am causing you to know that which is in the latter end of the indignation, for at the appointed time is the end. The ram that you have seen, possessing 2 horns, are the kings of Media and Persia, and the young male goat, the hairy one, is the king of Javan, and the great horn that is between its eyes is the first king. And that being broken, 4 stand up in its place, 4 kingdoms stand up from the nation, and not in its power. And in the latter end of their kingdom, about the perfecting of the transgressors, a king stands up, fierce of face, and understanding hidden things. And his power has been mighty, and not by his own power, and he destroys wonderful things, and he has prospered and worked and destroyed mighty ones and the people of the holy ones. And by his understanding he has also caused deceit to prosper in his hand, and in his heart he exerts himself, and by ease he destroys many, and he stands against the prince of princes, and he is broken without hand. And the appearance of the evening and of the morning that is told is true, and you hide the vision, for it is after many days. And I, Daniel, have been, indeed, I became sick for days, and I rise and do the king's work, and am astonished at the appearance, and there is none understanding.